Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, and welcome to Premier Lacrosse League fueled by Gatorade. Today at SeatGeek Stadium just outside Chicago, Chrome and Atlas both 0-2, but someone is leaving Chicago with a win. The veteran out of Syracuse in cage for Chrome, 8 saves last week on 20 shots. As we take a look at the Chrome starting lineup.
Dom Starja has not been afraid to mix it up with the defense. Sabia goes from being drafted to right in the starting lineup. He's been steady down there. In the midfield, John Ranagan had a 2-point bomb last week from about 20 yards out. Watch for him to continue that today. And Jordan Wolf, arguably the toughest cover, dodging from behind the cage.
And that Chrome attack will be up against Jack Kincannon in net again this week for Atlas. He was sensational week 1 in the loss to Redwoods. Last week he struggled early, gave up 3 2-pointers in the first quarter in an 18-13 loss to Chaos. We start with the intimidating defense for Atlas.
And maybe the most intimidating, given the size of his arms, is Caleb Robinson, but he's the big koala, so he can't hurt you that badly, right? And then moving along to the midfield, we talked about Rabel. Watch out for Busick. He's the other part of that dynamic duo. And then lastly, with the attack, Ryan Brown, the best set shooter in the game.
Well, these are the top 2 face-off teams in the league through 2 weeks, doing it different ways. Semino and Farrell sharing the duties for Chrome. Meanwhile, Trevor Baptiste has been great carrying the heavy workload for Atlas. Dom Starja, though, did tell us this week if Farrell's success continues today, he will take the majority of the face-offs this afternoon against arguably the best in the world at the position in Trevor Baptiste. And Semino and Baptiste lock up, and it's a violation against Semino law to keep that one in bounds. And Kieran McCardle bounces a weak one in on goal, and it's grabbed there by John Galloway. We saw with the slick surface yesterday, players trying to skip that ball. A little more mud on the field today, and you saw it just kind of die once it hit the turf.
Yeah, I was walking around the field pregame. There's definitely some soft spots.
Gutterding finds an open spot from a tough angle on Kincannon, and the first shot goes in for Chrome. Baptiste. There's more to it than just getting the ball out as Hartzell dances in and put a bouncer on goal. Knocked up in the air by Galloway. Unable to clear, though, was Brandon Mullins, and an open shot for Eric Law. Chrome had a chance to get that one out. They didn't. Atlas ties it instead.
Yeah, this is really a 2-goal swing, potentially.
Plus minutes. Law around the crease. Point blank, and it's Galloway again. That's his 4th save of the afternoon. In transition, Ranagan knifing through!
So you see Galloway with the save, quickly gets it to Ranagan, and he pretty much goes coast to coast. Runs by.
Short time!
I love this celebration. Just the walk-off, just the act like you've been there.
A hold against Farrell. And so Atlas ball, and Trevor Baptiste stays on to move it, and they bury it right away. That's the guy they're keeping a close eye on. Back at X is Jordan Wolf, 32 in black. But this instead is McIntosh trying to lean his way into a scoring area. Gutterding for Wolf in a sprint around the net, and he checks in with the goal. Another glance at the shot clock, and now he goes. Wolf dishes in and out of the stick of Thompson. Dennis can't come up with it. Inside of 10 seconds, enough time here for Van Raphorst and Atlas. He walks in, a 2-try coming from Richard.
It is going to cost you because of the shortened field. Teams are just able to get from defense to offense. And
Yeah. Yep. Go!
They'll count that one. You heard the communication between Joel White and his defenders. Atlas and Chrome both looking for their first win here in the 3rd week of Premier Lacrosse League action. We are in Chicago this afternoon as Rabel turns, plays out for Busick. His pass in tight, McCardle with the finish. His 2nd today.
Yeah, I think, they've been doing a good job kind of initiating from the wings. Little hidden ball trick here. Nifty.
That works well.
you see the little hidden ball trick behind the cage. It fools our camera guy. Apparently fools the Chrome defense as well.
To the shooting spot and Klutz staying inside. So they went with him inside, and then I was able to sneak down that back pipe.
It worked out well on the power play goal. Hartzell, Cloutier all alone.
Hartzell has done a tremendous job today in transition, making smart decisions. He continues that trend today.
10. Busick, long dodge. Rolls off it, the pass, over for Brown. Gives back off for Busick. Got the shorty on him in Hawes. Sneaks a shot through on Galloway.
So when he goes underneath to his left hand, just let him go that way. And right now, they got Rabel and Brown stuck. I'm surprised they're not going at Brown.
It's Crotty. Got an open look for Gutterding. First goal since the first quarter for Chrome. Still very much in this game as Gutterding spins and got the shot away, and Galloway knocked it down. It'll reset the clock. Flag comes as Gutterding was knocked down by Durkin. Meanwhile, possession still belongs to Chrome, and they draw another flag and a 2-ball.
So once that slash gets called, and what an effort by Gutterding, by the way, to flick it over to Wolf. Wolf knows
There are 2 fouls
that
on
he
the
can
flag.
be very
White,
risk-seeking.
51 with the slash.
Chrome down a goal and with the ball. Ranigan gets it away and ties it.
Known much more as a left-handed dominant player. I mean, look, that right hand is no thing of
The
grace.
veteran presence of Joel White on display.
Favorite part of that is the one-hand cradle, power cradle.
Gutterding, the tight feed, and McIntosh the finish.
Right here is where there's confusion amongst the Atlas defense. Who am I covering? Am I covering him? Am I covering him? And then you'll see this brilliant feed off of that slip pick.
Drawing the slide, he's got a shorty on him now. He's got 2 players on him now. Tinney shrugs off McIntosh. Set up for Busick out high. 4 seconds and 3. A 1-point shot. He got it.
Really heady possession here by Busick.
Plays it back over for Busick. Busick trying to roll away from Crotty. Tinney tempted by that 15-point or 15-yard arc. Instead gives it off for Busick, and he's got the last 2 for Atlas.
You can see Tinney probing, prodding, elects just to make the simple play to Busick. The subtle thing about that was Gutterding's injury actually allowed them to substitute defensive personnel in the midfield.
Ryan Conrad stood up by Ranigan. Cloutier down, and the underhand shot from Ryan Brown. Opportunity for Sabia. He couldn't grab it. Ball available. And a nice job by Hawes to fight through that wrap check from Rabel. Manley dishes, an open look, and Chrome within 1.
Scrappy ground ball play. Hawes comes up with it, but based off that turnover, the Atlas did not have enough personnel back, and Gutterding's able to cash in.
And the backup, it'll stay with Chrome, and now Jordan McIntosh. Got the shot away and scores! Just a little bit of room for McIntosh, and he buries a tough corner.
Gotta know that McIntosh is coming back to his right.
15 seconds left on the shot clock. Busick on the short stick. Shoots, scores! Connor Busick, his 4th Atlas lead here in the final minute. But Atlas, if they can hold on to it for 12.7, can grab their first win. They play it to Kincannon behind the goal. Wolf has to come and put the pressure on. And Durkin will heave it into the air. And Atlas hang on and can celebrate their first win.
Chrome 0-3, all